Great. So we've basically designed a manufacturer platform after speaking to hundreds of manufacturers in our network. And the main thing that we heard from them was that they wanted a platform where they can easily communicate with brands, have visibility on their orders, and also be able to go back and forth on sampling as well as production. So we've created a platform for them that is simple to use and very, very easy to navigate. So here you can see that manufacturers have access to a lot of different areas, right from design all the way through to delivery. So brands can share you can share your mood boards with your manufacturers, and this will basically be at the start of your season where manufacturers can go into your mood boards, see the inspiration, and give you images of fabric options, of colors, of whatever you've asked them to do via the mood board, essentially. So they have the ability to go in, see your mood board. If you've given them access to edit it, they can also upload photographs there. So you basically start working with manufacturers from the very start of the process. The other functionality that we have on the manufacturer side is what we call RFQs, which is essentially request for quotations. And this is when you're ready to start costing with your manufacturer. They will receive a request for quotation on their side. They can click on it, and they will be able to see all the terms that you've set your end, what the Incoterms are, and if there are any additional terms that you require from them. This could even be things like, this is our core range and we'd like to explore more flexible pricing options, etc. So we give you complete flexibility in terms of having those cost-based conversations with your manufacturers. Now, in the RFQ, manufacturers will have access to all of the styles you want them to cost for. If they click on any of the styles, they can actually view the tech pack as far as you've set it up. So they can view the materials, the dimensions, the construction, the placement. So whatever you've set up your end, they will be able to view on their site before they go into costings. On the costing tab, you have the flexibility to decide whether you want to show your target price to the manufacturer or not. We do recommend showing this because it gives manufacturers a direction in terms of how they can reach closer to your target price. It'll also show them the product type, the variations, as well as the cost options, i.e., if you go exactly as per your tech pack, what the cost will be. If you change the fabrics, what that cost can be. And you also have the flexibility to ask manufacturers for additional quantities as well. So they can cost for 500 pieces as well as 1,000 pieces. So this is our RFQ section. Once they've filled in their prices, they can submit to you for your review, and then you can go back and forth on costings. Next that I wanted to show you was sample orders. Now, this is where manufacturers will receive the request for samples from you. And just gonna wait for it to load. Great. So this is sample orders. This is where manufacturers will receive the sample requests that you're sending to them. You can see it's been set up as a Kanban board so they can easily see what samples have been requested, which are accepted. Accepted samples are basically samples that are in progress, and completed are the ones that have been sent out for delivery. And for any situation where a sample order has been cancelled from your end, or you've had conversations back and forth and decided not to go ahead, they'll show up in the cancelled column. For now, I'll go into requested just to show you how it works. So a manufacturer will receive a request for a sample order. They'll be able to see exactly what style it is, what the SRN, which is a sample reference number. They'll be able to see the PDF tech pack. Once they've accepted the sample order, they'll be able to see the sample type, which can be a swatch, a lab tip, a print strike off. It could be a fit sample, etc. So they will be able to see exactly what the sample requested is, the summary of that sample request. In this case, it's a swatch and it's a recycled cotton 11300 GSM. And they will be able to sort of see the variations, and product, they'll also be able to see the sizes that have been requested. Now, what manufacturers do is they will review this and they'll go into all the individual tech packs. Just like with RFQs, they can click on the style and see the entire tech pack. And they have the ability to come back here and comment on an overall sample order level where they can say, look, you've requested these swatches, but I've already sent you similar options previously, etc. Or they can also comment on